Hello ho ho, welcome back to Python and welcome back to Pandas. And yeah, today we are looking or trying to merge data frames to one data frames, and we can do that in different ways using the concat function. And yeah, while doing that, merging means we are putting different data frames to one data frame. There are different outcomes depending on how we are using the concat functions. So first, let's do the easiest way by just Connie. We are naming it Connie. By the way, I created 3 data frames, and yeah, these are just placeholders. They are made as simply as possible, but for the purpose of showing you how the concat function works, it should be enough. So Connie is pd point concat vdf szd. I used stupid names. I have to be honest on that. And yeah, if we are just doing the input like this, we will raise an exception because the input argument is a list. No, is a list. Yeah. And yeah, we are getting a new data frame, and I of course should print it. Print Connie. And as you can see, this is kind of confusing and yeah, not easy to read because yeah, the labels or the names of the rows begin with 1 and ends with 2, but we have a lot of rows, more than just 3, and he's just repeating itself after reaching the third row, like this 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and so on. We don't want that, and yeah, what we can do first of all, the messiest but easiest way is adding indexes like AA, AB, AC. I will quicken this up. I will pause the video. Okay, I skipped the part because you don't wanna see me typing indexes. You want to see what the function does. So I added some new indexes for the rows, or some new names for the rows. And as you see here, now it's much more easier to read. In this case, AA, AB, AC, BA, and so on. And yeah, what else? You maybe accept it because we are in pandas, but yeah, just let me add a 4th data frame. But this one has an additional column, and it has also an additional row. So if we do it like this, we would get an index error. We have to add another index, CD. Yes, and this one are called DA, DB, DC, and DD. Okay. Yeah, and we have to add it to the list we are using as an argument for our concat. So there we go. Now he's just adding the column we defined in our last data frame, but because other data frames don't have a D as a column, he's just using not a number for that. And yeah, here he's adding 1211, so 1.0, because he's adding float numbers. But you see what I'm trying to tell you, he's just kind of fulfilling or filling everything up with not a number. Yeah. Adding to that, we can add a new axis like 1. 2 doesn't exist, but yeah, we can use 1. And what he's doing now, he is adding additional columns. So this is a little bit tricky. Why does he do that? But it wouldn't be as tricky if we are deleting our indexes. Should I do that? Now let me trying to explain it. Here it is A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, D. So he is thinking that this column is in different columns than this was, than in this one. So he's, after adding the first three columns and rows, he's now adding the fourth column, and he's, yeah, kind of treating that column, the A of SEDF, no, I don't want to debug, the A of SDF is an additional column. And because the first two rows, AA, AB, and AC, don't have individual values for the new A, the new column, they will fill up with not a number. And yeah, because our new row indexes don't have values for the old columns, everything will filled up in not a number. And yeah, this goes on until he's is ready with every data frame. Okay. So yeah, because he's kind of seeing these as individual columns, he's not seeing the rows as individual ones. So if we are just, let's delete them. Now look what will happen. He adds. He has just the automatically used indexes 0 to 3. And yeah, because only the fourth data frame has 4 series in it, the fourth row will be filled with not numbers for the first 3 data frames. Yeah, it's kind of self-explaining. So now let's get our indexes back. And yeah, sometimes when we have our data frames, we have columns that should be added to other ones and sometimes not. Like this one should be added to AA, this one also, and this one to BB. And now if we are doing just that, he will kind of add the rows. So because we have more index AA, he is adding the rows together. So now let's get back to axis 0. And let's add a new argument with its join. And let's set it to outer. So nothing happens. Why? Because outer join, and now it's important, outer join is the default mode. Yeah. What happens when we do inner join? Now let's do inner. We will just get the 3 columns because he's kind of cutting everything away which has not a number. So if we have axis 1, we get an empty array because each of the rows or columns, I guess, everything has not a number. Let me check it. Yeah, everything has not a number. If I'm correctly, he is cutting out every column which contains not a number. But to be sure, let's add AA. No, I mean it not like that. I mean it like that. Yeah, and if we are now, let's check it. If we are now using join inner, he will give us the first line. So if I worked, and let's now use one column like this one, 0. Yeah, if he has a full column or a full row, depending on the axis, he will just join everything which is, he will cut out everything which has not a number, like that. So again, one should again give us an empty one. No, of course not, I'm sorry, and it will give us a row. And yeah, let's set it back to default. Yeah, and before I'm finishing, I want to, I want 1A. Oh no, it's not possible. I just realized that. So it doesn't matter. Okay. And yeah, with that I'm finished. So yeah, you can use join to just decide what kind of columns are added to the data frame or not. And yeah, with telling you that, I'm finished. I hope you could understand what I was trying to tell you. Yeah, it gets more complicated every video, but I hope you could get what I'm saying. And yeah, hopefully see you in the next video. Have a great dinner time, evening, nighttime, whatever time it is. See you and bye bye. Hello, ho, ho, welcome to